need to report a crime.
And this was cash?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Can you describe suspect?
Big guy, must weigh 250.
We're gonna hold on to this money.
I didn't get his badge number, but his last name's Marston.
You're gonna need to leave.
Main suspect number 2.
Hey, Mike! I'm posting bail. You stay low, all right?
You can fight for the money, but that'll take you most of a year and cost you twice what you're owed.
And it's legal?
It's law.
May I at least see my cousin?
You can fuck right
I
off.
would love to, sir, just as soon as I get my money back.
You do not stand in my station in front of my officers and set terms. You need to be very, very careful.
Let's not do that.
Jeremy Saulnier is well known to tell stories about violence, different kind of violence. And now we watch another kind of story of violence. How was that approach that he had with you at the moment that introduced your character and introduced the story to create, of course, your character?
It was wonderful. So in my view, and in the view of many, Jeremy Saulnier is one of the greatest filmmakers alive today. He operates with this tremendous intentionality and clarity. And that is something that, for me personally, allows me as an actor, as a storyteller, to feel safe enough to permit myself to go anywhere that the story requires to serve it, right? So it was a great honor to collaborate with him. And I had a really wonderful time doing it, you know? And anytime Jeremy calls me, it's a yes before I even know what the project is. And that is testament to his filmmaking credibility and his filmmaking expertise and intellect.
How was the approach when he introduced your character? Did he told you what he wanted, or did he just told you, you create whatever you want with your character?
We discovered it together. Jeremy is tremendously collaborative. So we, you know, of course, you know, he is the writer, he is the director. He birthed this character, he created this character. But what's so wonderful is that once he found me as the person who would bring him to life in a certain aspect, he really wanted to know what insight I might have and what perspective I might want to bring to the character. So it was really collaborative, and I'm very grateful to him for allowing me to have a voice in that creative process. I think speaking specifically about Terry for Rebel Ridge, for me, you know, he is an ex-Marine, he is a McMap instructor, he is an elite martial artist. So I think something that's really important to me in any role that I'm gifted the opportunity to portray is authenticity and truth. So of course, in a matter of months, I can't become, as much as I love martial arts and I practice it, I can't become an elite martial artist like that in that frame of time, you know, that takes a lifetime. So what I did was I just poured myself into the process as best I could to get as close to it as Aaron could within that time frame. So Jeremy set up this warehouse where the stunt team were based. And he had more or less a gym in there. He had wrestling mats, he had boxing bags. So we would wrestle, we would box, we would spar, we would do all these things to sort of try and get into my body and into my physicality, what we believe Terry would be. So that's, you know, something that we did for the physicality for Terry. I have a personal checklist, and it is the filmmaker, it's the script, and it's the character. And if I believe that all three of those components are undeniable, then I am all in and I pour myself into it entirely. So all three of those boxes were big green ticks. Jeremy is tremendous. The script it's just one of the best scripts I've ever read. And the character, Terry Richmond, is so nuanced and versatile. And to have the opportunity to engage with that as an actor is, opportunities like that don't cross your desk every day. So I grasped the opportunity with both hands and, you know, was really excited to engage. As an actor, as a storyteller, I'm often drawn to, in regards to my approach to a character, I'm often drawn to really just keeping it as centered as possible, and really just saying the words, not being performative or demonstrative, right? And Jeremy really trusted that, which I'm grateful for. And for me, it was important with Terry because I feel like, I mean, this is just my subjective view, but I feel like when you are as life experienced as an individual such as Terry is, you don't need to shout about it. You don't need to scream about it. It's just in your aura, it's in your presence. And that's what I was trying to tap into that for him. And hopefully it came across. I just wanted Terry to feel like one of those people that didn't need to speak too loud in the room for you to know he was there. So that's what I was going for.
Thank you so much, and congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
He does not get back up.
It's gotten out of hand. People getting hurt now. So I was thinking, what if we just walk away?
Well, now you're starting to talk.
I was like, nah.